All right,
Yeah,
wait a
I
minute.
say so.
Hey, Zeus. Zeus? Tell everybody what we were going to do tonight. What are we doing? We have a guest.
We're
not
gonna
Michael, not Mike from Florida.
Our tarot read.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You gonna do it, Mike? You gonna do it?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, go ahead. God only.
Right.
I'm sure they'll light up. The deck will just like catch on fire with me.
Well,
That's all right.
I'll have my palm
That would be
read.
good.
There
Make
we
sure the
go.
cameras are rolling.
All right.
So wait a second before we get Dana on to do this, because we're gonna bring back Nurse Dana, to do our tarot cards. Does anybody know much about tarot cards, or have they ever had them read before?
All I know is that the queen is like, or no, that's the king, right? King. He's got the.
No,
It's like
that's
a death
that's
card.
playing cards.
Right.
I know that death is usually not. It's not what you think it is. It's
Right.
kind of
It's like change.
Right.
Mike
Good
just
call.
took off.
and that's it.
And that's it. All right. That's
But
well. It's
here's
good.
the thing. Oddly enough, as much things that I think are hocus pocus and stupid, I actually I got a belief vibe off tarot. I don't necessarily. It's one of the few things I actually don't just poo poo right off the bat. But
Well, hey, Zeus, do you remember when I used to read them
Darcy, what are you doing?
way back in the day?
we did it at the Smith Company.
That's right. And then I quit doing it because of what happened at the Smith Company.
What happened at the
That
Smith
girl
Company?
had an abortion or something.
Oh my God.
No, Zeus. The girl had a miscarriage in the office.
Oh,
Yeah, she really ruined everything.
Yeah, she did. I threw the cards out.
What she
Good
she
thing
had her
threw the carpet
miscarriage
up.
on your cards?
She had the Yes, I read that, and then they carried her out in a stretcher about 20 minutes later, and then
Oh my
I threw
God.
the card.
But
Yeah.
the cards didn't make it happen. Cards just
No.
said that was going to happen.
Yeah, I know, but it scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
wow.
Is anybody pregnant right now?
So you mean
I
you didn't
am.
need a colonic?
You are? Mike,
I can
Who's
pretty
pregnant?
much guarantee you I'm not, and it's not just because I'm a male.
Is anyone transgender?
Not just the one that hit me in the hand.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I think we're all safe from having a miscarriage.
We're all
tonight.
safe.
all right.
All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna shoot Dana a text. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. So our guest. Well, this isn't my show. Go ahead, guys. Talk. Good.
No, talk. That's
She
what this is
was-
about.
If
It's
you
about
watched Mike, she was on a couple episodes back talking
Mhm.
about what was it, Reiki energy and stuff
Nursing.
like that.
yeah,
So
you poo-pooed it.
I saw a little bit of it. Yeah, I did.
So she's coming back. She's into the tarot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Tom,
Yeah,
you dropped down a rank. Mike is now her favorite person.
I know. That's why I
Me?
came back. I missed
No,
one
not
episode.
you. Nobody
Came
knows
back.
who
I
played.
dropped
That's
down.
why he came
As far as
back.
we know, you're the smoking man from X-Files.
Oh, hey, guys. Has anyone seen all right, any ghost stories or anyone seen a shadow person or a ghost? Because me and Jackie did.
Well, I hear a voice, but I see no body. So yes, just now.
It's weird. I don't know why it's not showing my picture like last time. It should, right?
Chinese, or they're probably outside your door right now.
They're messing with me is what they're doing.
No, they're watching you. They want to see
Right.
your reaction.
Yeah, they're grabbing all your IP packets and they forgot to forward your picture. So
It was wise of you not to put a picture up this time because they're on to you.
They're looking.
Darcy,
They're
anything?
everywhere.
Is she ringing?
no.
For fuck's sake. Okay, yeah, she said okay. She's coming on now.
Okay.
Finally, some talent on this show.
Yeah.
Seriously, Michael Gray, you suck.
I know, Jack. You tell me that every goddamn time we talk on the phone.
It's true. No, I love you. You're great. Hey, Mike, I got pictures of the pool deck.
Oh, that's Frank. Uh-oh.
What's the pool
You got
deck?
pictures of the pool deck?
I do.
I shouldn't have said that.
We have 7 people.
Hello.
Oh, Dana.
Oh, look at this. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Dane.
Hi.
Hey, look at this. It looks like tic-tac-toe.
We're like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Here's a story.
Of a lovely lady.
6 guys and
Hey.
1 lady.
Hey, Jack.
Hey,
That's
Doris.
thinking about 6 porns I've seen.
Darcy's over here.
Zeus, watch yourself.
Zeus is over here.
I'm over here.
All right. So wait a
I'm
minute.
standing this
I,
way.
Up and
hey,
to-
Darcy, I think we lost Mike Gray. I think he's gone.
Oh
I'm
no,
right
he's
here.
still
I'm here.
he's still there. Still there.
Okay.
How do
Jeez.
we know?
Am I coming in clear?
Nice.
Am I coming in clear? Hi,
Yeah,
Dana.
Mike TV. Mike says hi, Dana.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
We think
Good.
it's.
How are you?
We can't confirm it.
Mike live from a cave somewhere in
Hey,
I am
Zeus.
wherever.
Okay.
In Florida.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Zeus. Do you know 2 more people we can get on here so that we can play tic-tac-toe or no?
I sent an invite to Jason, but he's being a dickwad.
Oh, all right. Now you see right now, Michael Gray's microphone is on mute. See
He's
that?
muted.
Probably sneezing or something. Just
No,
keep going.
no,
Does that mean he
He'll be
can't do
back.
this? Because I want to know, Jack.
No.
Why didn't you want him
No.
on the show?
no. Dana, he's talking to Fat Frank. I guarantee it right now.
Frank.
I
Fat is a
guarantee
very
it.
rude nickname.
Dude, you should not have said that. He listened to the show, Jack.
I
That
know.
That's Frank. And you
I
just said that. You're
I
gonna have to
told
edit
you.
that out, Frank, Jackie. In
What?
fact, edit out the name completely because he listens to the show.
This is going out live.
I'm
What?
not-
No.
So,
Oh,
it's
thank
not
God.
going out live here,
Edit
but
the
in
name
China,
out. Do
it's
not say that.
Oh,
Dude, we're
Not
on
say the
CNN.
name.
I am not editing anything. What is he, a
Oh,
cop
man.
or something?
Yeah,
Well, you know what? You know.
Jack,
Hold
just
on.
be respectful and don't say Fat Frank anymore.
Oh, here we go.
What are we doing, guys? Mike, what are we not going to say?
I'm not
Fat
saying
Frank.
it. I'm not.
Huh?
Hold on. That's him.
Why don't
Hey,
you
I'm on
hang
the show.
up on him?
Oh,
Fat Frank, Fat Frank, Fat Frank, Fat Frank.
Why don't you hang up on him because you're on a show?
He keeps calling.
Generally, when I'm doing a podcast, I don't make phone calls.
Seriously,
I'm sorry.
it's like-
I didn't make a phone call. He
El
keeps calling.
Gordo Franco.
You know what? You
Oh,
know what I
man.
do? You know what I do, Mike? I ignore phone calls. Ask Zeus.
That's right. Sorry,
Franco.
guys. I apologize. I apologize.
Who is this?
All right,
Is
well,
this
look-
Fat Frank or is this Michael Gray?
Oh my God. It's Mike. It's Mike.
Dana, I was right though. I was right.
Hey,
cards
guys,
predict all of this
guys,
nonsense. That's
guys.
what.
Honestly, when he listens to this show, do you know the amount of shit I'm gonna catch?
No, and nobody
Who,
cares.
Fat Frank?
Oh
Mi-
gosh.
and,
That's
and
like a-
Mike,
Hey Frank, whoever
and
you
Michael
Mike,
Gray. Don't give
Hey,
us
Mike.
a weakness. We will latch on.
no, hey, Florida Mike, you outed yourself because all I did was speculate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
that sounded like you knew.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
Dana, you
well,
knew Frank back in the day, right?
Yeah.
But Mike, if
Why don't we
China
read his
knows the name
tarot?
of Jack, and
Mike,
Fat
Mike,
Frank,
hey,
they
Florida,
can- they
wait,
can
Florida,
triangulate.
Florida
Yeah.
Mike,
I'm
Florida
rocking
Mike,
loaded.
Florida
Oh, boy.
Mike, Florida Mike, simmer down. Let us do the show here.
Okay, good.
Jesus. All right,
I'll be
Zeus,
quiet.
Zeus, carry on, brother.
All right, so Dana's gonna do our. I sent the text out to Dana today because for some reason you popped up on my. Oh, you popped up on my Facebook. You were talking about it being a full moon, so I was like, well, why don't we do tarot this week? And she was like, yeah, and she did her hair up in pigtails, and here she is.
There you go.
Well,
So who wants to go first, or is there a way to pick us with the tarot?
Or like
I'll
maybe
start with Darcy if he's willing and available.
Sure.
should we
Well,
should we have a little introduction about like just tarot, like to explain for
sure.
uninitiated?
You're not gonna cause a miscarriage like Jack, are you?
Jesus, no. No.
Oh, Jesus.
That's gonna be painful.
You
Sorry.
killed a
I
baby,
think I
Jack.
don't think my target population tonight would experience such a thing. But
All right.
so I mean, I can only tell you about myself because
Mhm.
I got my first tarot deck for my 7th birthday from one of my mom's best friends who read tarot, and I was fascinated by the cards every time she brought it out. So she thought it would be a great gift for me. And so I familiarized myself at a young age, but began to truly understand it as maybe late adolescence, early 20s, started really getting into it. And mainly for myself, like, and my friends, I would just, read for like lots of girlfriends, sleepovers and stuff. But always read for myself. And then I read for Jack, and Jack was actually the one that said, this is really good. You should read for people. Why are you not doing that? And so I thought about it. And maybe a couple months ago, I started a Facebook page, a community called Moon Girl Tarot. And I've been getting a nice clientele going, and it's been going really well.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do. We just have to be more entertaining. And some of us have to maybe subscribe on YouTube that are on the show, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of 11 viewers, get some more.
I did. I'm subscribed.
Thank
And
you,
the way I
Dana.
read the way I read is definitely intuitive. I don't follow a book. I do follow the actual meanings of the cards, but as far as layouts and how I pull cards is just, I use my own intuition. I use the tarot as a tool to tap into my intuition and develop it. Sometimes I'll hear a message and I've learned just say it, because
Some
every
people
time
call
I've
that
done that,
schizophrenia.
no, it's really not like that. But I'll get like this idea. I don't know if it's clairsentience. It's just knowing it. What clairvoyance would be, you see something, you have a visual
Future, yeah.
in your mind, or clairaudience where you actually like hear a voice. Mine is more like a clairsentience. It's like I just know, and I've learned to trust it as I'm reading other people, because anytime that I've vocalized what I'm knowing, it always turns out to be spot on, and we get freaked out, right, Jack?
Yeah, we do.
I'm excited,
A
unless
little
it's
bit.
bad.
So it's not really like your boardwalk variety of tarot reading. I use the cards more as a self-study, and my clients can appreciate my style, because really there's a point to it. It's about connecting to yourself and possibly reaching in and gaining insight into maybe your next steps, or maybe revealing something about yourself that you need to know that you didn't know before. So that's how I use the card.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
can I be
Darcy, we'll
tangential for
start
1
with you.
second?
Okay.
Wait a minute, Dan.
Uh-huh.
Now, I know I've done readings with you, and I know on Moon Girl Tarot, you offer something called like a whole year reading, where you do it month to month, and it's a lot of cards. And
Yeah.
then you also do like the present and the immediate sort of what's going on in your mind right now, which is like fewer cards. It's more like in the moment.
So my offerings menu is limited, but there are different types of readings. So as Jack was pointing out, I do have an annual reading where I'll do one card for each month, and then I'll flip other cards to clarify that card or to find out more about what's going to happen in that month. So I'll do the 12 months of the year. That's one reading that people can choose. I do a general, which, the cards just begin to speak, pretty much what they're going to say, and the person's open to any messages. And then I have, of course, like relationships. Somebody will say, oh, you know, I want the loved one. And, you know, there's a special layout for couples. And sometimes it's a one question. And I
Well,
do tweens and tweens.
I know sometimes Dane will do like a daily where it's just a couple of cards. It's like it ends up being like 3 or 4 and the message is there.
Yeah. So I'll pull one in the morning for myself a lot. And then Jack was pulling one in the morning and at night. And the evening one was more of a reflection, you know. So the morning one's more of like, what's this day about? Like, what do I need to, you know, like a guidance for the day. And then he was saying that he likes to pull one in the evening to reflect back on the day and pull out, you know, in reverse,
Right.
what was it about this day that, you know, I need to reflect upon. And I really like that. And I've been doing that one too myself. So.
Well, you're welcome.
Ways to use it. Thanks, Jack.
So here's my little tangential thing. You know how you hear me and Mike and you think we sound the same, Jack?
Yes.
So Dana, certain words she uses, she sounds like the female Christopher Walken. And I don't know. She said style a few minutes ago, and I was like, holy Walken.
Well, wait a minute.
Hilarious.
Wait a
He's
minute.
not Vulcan.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you.
No, but that's funny, Dana, because you and I were just talking about cowbell
We were.
We need more cowbell.
Oh, good.
10 minutes ago.
Well,
10 minutes
space,
ago.
Gene.
Yeah. Explore the space. Explore the space, Jane.
All right, so do you want to get started with Darcy?
Sure. So Darcy, if there's something in your on, you know, that you want to know more about, you can keep it to yourself and, you know, hold it in your mind, or not, or you can just, you know, be open and available to any message that comes through. So that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm open to anything.
You're open? Okay. So
Nothing up there.
for the sake of time, I'm just going to pull one card. Sometimes 2 pops out on its own, and if that happens,
That means you're gonna die.
I'll honor it. Or if I get the inkling to pull another, you know.
Okay.
Sometimes one card leads to another.
I know a little bit about a few. Oh, she dropped the cards. That's not
No,
good.
you got 3. You got 3.
Here it comes.
Oh no. Isn't that called the Deadly 3? Uh-oh, she's not seeing it.
Okay, so right here. Oops.
Oh,
I dropped one.
Darcy, get up, go run right out the back door, and don't look back.
So I need to make sure I get that will done.
Viewing pleasure. So you
That's
have the
death.
death card.
Yeah.
That one shows up. It's
Oh,
not
lovely.
what you think.
Which card was that?
Immediately, but it's a transformation. So it's
The
in
death.
the whole like, idea of death is the idea of something ending, but like
Ending
a
at something beginning.
rebirth behind it. So it'll
Right.
like the rose here signifies that, you know, something is transforming. You know, it's shape shifting. It's turning into something else. It's a transformation card. So there's something in your life that is changing, and I always think it's for the better, because whenever I see that white rose, I just know that it's better than it was. Then you have the 9 of Wands. This is a person who's, you know, kind of ready for anything, and he has his guard up a little bit. But it is about guardedness, but it is about being sure of foot and, you know, confident. And then, of course, the last one is justice. So the justice card would signify, you know, fairness and using discernment. And it also can mean generosity. So when I look at all 3 together, I would say that somebody might even look at this and say, you know, there's a court case or some kind of legal matter that turns out in your favor. That's one option. I don't know what's going on in your life. You know, basically, if there is something like that happening in like the legal world, it's in your favor. If that's not the case, it's more like something in your life that may have been, well, it transforms into something a little bit more balanced and fair. So something in your life transforms, and then there's some fairness, but in the process, you're guarded. And so there is a need to defend yourself. So sometimes when I don't know what you're thinking, or we don't have
that sounds like my company. I'm very guarded.
At work?
Applying myself. Yeah, well, I'm an owner, and
Okay.
I put in a lot of time, a lot of hours with very little pay. I should be making about, I don't know, probably about 6 or 7 times what I'm making right now.
That makes sense to this 3 card. Now that you've tuned in a little, because what's going to begin to happen is there's going to be a little bit more fairness here. This is about, balance. So moving forward, that's going to change. You're going to begin to get equal, your pay's worth, your value, and feel more.
Hopefully it's these contracts that are right on the edge of being signed. So.
And that would be the legal matter, perhaps, too, right?
Maybe he'll not have to be so guarded.
Well, no, this is really where you want to be, because this guy's like ready. Like,
okay,
stay in that energy. He's a warrior. He's a battle guy. Nothing's getting past him. He's got the rods up. He's ready to go.
Right.
So, and he's moving forward. So I really, in that case, that's what comes out, that's gonna transition into you, being compensated more justly for your work. So
that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Hey, bravo, Dana. Bravo.
It's a good
Congrats, Darcy.
All right, so who's next?
Zeus.
okay.
I'm going across my board.
Okay, you got to shuffle those.
I do.
Yeah. You got the 9 of.
Gonna take a lot of cards.
If you get the same card, that's crazy, because
Wait, I can't believe you dropped the death card as your first card of the night.
I did. Ooh,
Yes.
Zeus card came out. Zeus, banter and brainstorming. This could also mean like bickering, right?
That one matches.
That's Zeus. That's
There's
Zeus.
a lot of that.
You don't need to pull any more cards.
You need more. You do. You want to know more about that, because it shows that you're in a position where, in an atmosphere where there's bickering, and but it's menial. It's bullshit. It's not. This isn't the type of.
Is there an understatement card?
Wait a minute. What else? What else comes up?
All right, let's build upon the bicker. You want to know?
And then that brings me joy.
Shall we unpack the bickering? I'd like to think that it's brainstorming, because that's another possibility, because us nurses, we brainstorm.
Well, we'll wait until the end, and then.
All right, let's see what happens. But I'm getting the bickering. Everybody's got their Irish up in this card. All right. Oh, it's at work.
Dropped one of mine. Great.
No, it's a work card. So this is a person who works hard. They're very proud of their work that they do, and they're getting accolades for the job well done. So at work, you're in a position where you put a lot into it, like a lot of heart and soul, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Like, people will tell you that that's a great job. You did a great job. You definitely get the accolades.
Cool. I like that.
I don't know how the bickering ties in with that, but it could be brainstorming. And
it couldn't be more accurate. That's the My Life card.
That's your life? Let's see. I'm so curious. We got to tie it together. I sometimes don't get settled unless I have one of the major arcanas pop out. And they're just a different part of the deck.
Yeah.
And they're the more like, they're like the more exclamation point of the deck.
There should be a doozy if this stuff is real. This should be a real doozy.
This should be a real doozy.
And I do believe it's real. I'm speculative, but I do like it. I do like.
Well, the realness of it is that the tarot is based on the lifespan, and we all are at some point, and there's 78 cards. So a natural life, we go through all the cards at any given time. So,
What's that?
That was the cat.
What was that?
Your cat.
Oh,
Are you guys in the same room?
Death is
No.
knocking
Yeah,
at the door of us.
He's upstairs. He's upstairs.
wow.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up,
yeah.
buddy?
No, Tom is
You're
right.
earning.
Tom is
Steve,
right.
You're
It's-
earning.
What's this?
You're earning. What am I?
Earning.
Earning money, you know?
All right.
That's
That's
way
good.
off.
You know, actually,
Not
Yeah.
way off.
none of this is what I was thinking. Like my whole this is what I want to answer, but
What was the-
like?
What was the card?
He's showing up as the Queen of Pentacles.
Okay.
So that is like an abundance mindset. And okay, look what just fell on the floor, Jack.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, great!
Oh.
The devil's gonna kill me.
Slayer.
That doesn't look good.
Of course,
Yep.
the devil and the death card come out in the podcast.
Terrible.
Really what this means is that just, something you're doing it in excess. Like anything else, like you could do anything in excess. So I don't know.
That's
If you-
completely alcohol.
Well, then it's alcohol.
But
You would
one
know.
man's excess is one man's not enough.
Too much podcasting.
Nah,
Yeah.
this is the one thing that's giving me some balance.
Your
I
mom
love-
told you if you keep doing that, you'll go blind.
That's what I'm doing. in
That's
excess.
That's it.
Well, there's no other
When
willing
the devil
participant.
shows up,
No,
it is a
usually.
call to be mindful of that and
Yeah.
to address it.
Well, I think I'm being very industriously. Okay, so where it applies to what's been going on?
Are you working too much?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, because I'm not getting alcohol off the bat. What I'm getting, especially with the pentacles here, this is killing me. See these pentacles? So what I'm getting with the devil card is, more of a working a lot card for you in
Well-
context of the other cards.
The kids, this,
Working
work. I work overtime just about every week.
a lot.
And school. As a matter of
But
fact,
wait-
by the way, I need to talk to you outside of this on the phone. I want to get your opinion on something because you probably did some community service stuff, and I got to get something knocked out, and I want to get your ideas.
Okay.
Is that okay if I talk to your girlfriend without you there, Jack?
You already did.
Okay. That was a text. I actually want to voice talk to her.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me just say this though, Dane. Doesn't the devil card usually represent excessive giving in to the pleasures like drinking?
It
Lunch.
can, but in the context, the reason why my intuition is beaming about work is that the other cards are about work.
Right.
So this is telling me that there's an excessive amount of work. There is such thing as too much.
So all
Right.
work and no play makes Mikey a dull boy.
Hey,
Right. Hey, there's
The devil
Mikey.
is excessive.
Third mic.
Oh, hey,
3
hi.
months now.
Oh, how cute.
Come on, Mike. You gotta wave. You gotta wave, little Mike. There you go.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
hip hip hooray!
But
3 mics.
I guess
So-
I
Chris
said
Mux.
So now you want me to? So I'll tell you what's been going on.
Be
Yeah,
careful
work.
with all this working.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
bust my
have-
ass
you-
to work.
You don't have
I'm-
to.
That like I said, I'm the guy that gets hit because I'm the one that runs to the problem. I've gotten 2 raises in the last 4 months. I got $5 raise back in like January, and I just got another.
That's your eight of pentacles.
Yeah,
That's,
and then I just got $1.50 this last week. I got $1.50 raise. So
there's the Eight of Pentacles.
now that still only puts me at like 69 base, but I work night shift, so I'm making that.
Yeah,
plus
but all your money's in OT.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Double time, time and a half. I've been there.
Yeah, I'm only 4 years in, and I've gone from.
We lost Tom.
I'll probably make 100 this year, so I'm doing all right.
Yeah, but you work the night shift, so you get the differential. You work the weekend.
For me, the great thing about it is, I don't know if you felt this way, but I'm at the point where, except for doing admissions, it doesn't feel like work. I love it. I love my job. I love my job.
But you don't
That's
like doing
awesome.
admissions?
Huh?
Why? You don't like admissions?
I hate admissions. Well, it's not admissions that I hate. I like meeting them and being the first face they see, because I try and make them comfortable. I think the admission is actually the best place to set their frame of mind. You don't deal with it so much in medical, but in psych, man, they're going to be with you, and it's all up here. So the more comfortable you make them when they get there, and that's what I believe, the better their stay is going to be, the less problem there'll be. Even if they're psychotic, if you just come at them with something that's chill, it's so much better. And that's what I love about it.
I hear you though, because
But
an
the paperwork
admission is an
sucks.
admission, just so you know.
What's that?
Whether you're on an admission is an admission, no matter what floor you're on. It's not easy.
I just don't like that we're working
Hey, we lost Michael Gray.
No, I'm here.
because most of what we put in there is
Oh,
just
it's new Mike Gray.
most of what we're doing in our admissions is just giving them the keywords they need for certain coverage and stuff. And I hate that, because they give you 5 or 6 words to use, and if you don't use those, then it doesn't count.
Is there
put in the reason anyway?
Is there a lot of bickering at work, or is that something
Well,
else?
That could be brainstorming.
No.
And so,
There's bickering in my life, but it's not at work.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, well,
it could, the devil's showing up there too. It's an excessive amount of bickering, and it's something.
Excessive is the key word. Yeah.
All right, so Dana, who's next?
Very good. Now, but my question in my head though was, am I ever gonna find joy?
No,
Yes.
no, you're not.
This is joy right now. Zeus.
Thanks for
Don't you
nothing.
understand?
Thanks for nothing, Danny.
Thanks for nothing.
Well, thanks for nothing, Danny.
Thanks for nothing.
It was. I would like to do another one later, free of charge, since this one was such a flop.
No, this one was spot on. Sorry.
Right.
No, it was very good. You like nailed it on certain things, and I mean, Jack's known me forever. Tom, Darcy, Mike. I have an acerbic kind of wit, but I tend to keep things. I try and stay cool. So the bickering's just gonna be there. Fuck it. Who cares?
It's just saying it's excessive.
Dana, what kind of discount are you going to give Mike because he's Jack's friend?
Is that Fat Frank?
Oh boy.
Oh, oh, Jesus.
I am going to be.
bickering.
I am going to be in such
Jack,
deep.
this is lax.
Right in the middle of the show, so you can't really.
Mike, he's
No,
not the
I
only
can't.
fat point that I know.
This is last week's retarded.
Whoa! Another zinger. Frank, I just want you to know, I did not say that. It was Jackie, so give him the,
No, actually,
the
that was
wazoo.
me.
He can't get his hands on you.
He touches Jack, I break him.
Oh.
I break your face.
Hey, don't encourage him.
Who, Mike or Fat Frank?
No, nobody,
Oh,
nobody,
wow.
nobody.
Oh.
Where is Fat Frank from?
Again, Frank, this isn't me, man. This isn't me.
I'm just gonna say it because it hasn't been there. Retard.
Frank.
Jack, don't say anything else. Just don't say anything.
No, he knows I love him. He knows I love him. All right, so who's next, Dane?
Tom is
Thank
next.
you very much, Dana.
Oh, Tom is
Oh,
next.
Me? Okay. Oh boy.
All right, Tom.
I'm worried because the first two were pretty good. So
Yeah.
somebody's gonna have.
I want to learn. I want to learn
Everybody's gonna have
more
a
about
miscarriage.
Tom.
Wait a minute.
So- When's
Wait.
Mike going?
Wait a minute.
When's Mike Gray going?
Wait a minute. I gotta catch the humor. Tom said somebody's gonna have a miscarriage.
I already had one.
Yeah, Michael Gray already had one.
There's only 3 of us left, so
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so it holds a question in your mind or not. You with me?
all right.
Okay.
By the way, on my screen right now, Dana, you're Alice.
Oh,
The
And
maid.
And you
Yeah, she's
would
in the
be
middle.
Peter.
oh,
Hi.
Tom. Tom,
Darcy.
one of my favorite cards.
Is Mike Brady. Mike is
What is that?
This is abundance.
the hot blonde.
Abundance.
Zeus, be quiet.
Okay,
This
abundance
is-
is good. I
This
think.
this is the luxuries of life. Good food. You know.
We just went out to eat tonight at a steakhouse.
Yeah, but this is like just not wanting for anything, like in the physical, in the material world. This is like material
Right.
abundance.
That's
So if
probably
there's
true.
something in life that you want, whether it's the latest
Good,
toy or whatever it is, you go and you get that.
That is spot on. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a great one.
How is
But
that
really what it
spot?
calls for, like whenever I see that, I just want to remind you, Tom, that what's important here is when you see that is to be grateful.
What else would it be?
To practice gratitude around the abundance, because
Give me a
the
second.
more
Right.
you are, the more abundance you receive. So anytime I see that, I always offer that up.
Wow. Very good advice.
It's
too.
a really beautiful card, and you know, I can't stress enough how important gratitude is on a daily basis.
Good, so he doesn't get the death card, he gets abundance.
Well, there's 2 more cards coming. Just hang on. There might be an abundance of death.
This is the
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, wait
This
a
is an
minute.
earner.
What
Knight
is
of
it?
Pentacles.
Yeah,
Right,
he's an earner. So this is
Earner.
somebody who's like, you know, has room to grow you have room to grow in your career still, but you have enough experience backing you. You're in that area.
That's true.
So you know, you're in a mature place in your career, but there's
Yeah.
still room to grow. And alongside the abundance card, you're possibly up for a promotion or a raise or some kind of elevation. So I don't know what you do. I don't know the work you do. I don't know, but there could be like, you know, just some leveling up.
That's
Hey.
spot on because I'm a supervisor at work, so I'm like at a mature level, but I could go a little bit higher before I retire probably. So
You're headed
that's
there.
good. Yeah.
You're headed
Hey.
there because the abundance card is here.
Dana?
Jack.
Yeah, can I ask a question or do you want to finish first?
I'm reading Tom. Sure.
Yeah, go
but
ahead.
it has to do with
No,
his
go
head.
ahead.
That's
No,
what she
okay.
It
said.
has to do with Tom's
Don't
reading.
interrupt her.
Sure.
She's
No.
going good.
It's good.
She's got
I'm
some
gonna
good stuff so
pull
far.
another one because I like to get the major out if it comes out. So let's see if we can get that.
The
Here
major.
comes the turn.
I don't know what the major is going to be, but let's see.
Well, so far so good for you. Not that the other ones weren't good.
Yeah.
They are what they are, right?
No miscarriage yet.
No.
I'm holding on to.
Hey,
Wait,
it
I was just
actually-
holding a baby a minute
Ah.
ago.
It really happened.
Awesome. We're gonna stay with this. Okay, these are 2 majors. I gotta.
Oh, you
figure-
here to train? That was weird.
Uh-oh.
I live on a railroad. So with the high priestess, that's an enormous amount of intuition. So if we're going to keep with the theme of work and leveling up, let your intuition guide you at work, around people, around the people you supervise, around the people you're under. Go with your gut. Trust it at all times because it's strong in this situation. And in temperance, it's just, you know, keeping even keeled at work, keeping balanced, being fair, not really blowing your lid, you know, just being temperate, you know.
That's
So
very spot on. People always say that I'm just very low key and casual.
No
that
way.
works for you, and that works for you
Huh?
because with that disposition,
Who thinks you're low key? Who are these people?
People,
with
people.
that disposition
I'm a
and
people person.
Hey guys,
intuitiveness,
look, I'm Michael Gray.
No, you're
I
not.
wouldn't be surprised if this happens sooner than later. It may take you by surprise. I don't know if you're expecting it, but I would like to know if it happens within the next, say, 3-4 months.
That's what Danya.
What, like a windfall of like
Gross.
the bonus or something you were talking about?
Some leveling up there
Okay,
at work.
possibly.
Well, he went to a steakhouse tonight. I think he's doing okay.
Whether it's more money or if it's a higher level at, you know, a higher title,
I'm
something.
about to buy a new car. Would that be considered leveling up?
Well, that would be in the
Title.
abundance part.
That's abundance again.
It depends on the car.
Material abundance.
Yeah.
Cybertruck?
74 Pinto.
Yeah.
Nice.
The death card.
All right.
Thank you, Dana. That
All
was
right,
awesome.
Michael
Awesome.
Gray.
Yes,
You're
Yes,
up,
Dana.
kid.
I'm here.
I'm pulling you a card, Mike.
Just go ahead, do whatever, baby. I don't know.
Do whatever, baby.
All right, so, wow, this is too many, so we're gonna put that back. Big chunk. Too many.
Michael Gray. Hope he's got some questions in his mind.
Not really. I'm just drawing a blank. I'm just whatever it is.
That's okay too.
Are there any Chinese cards, Dana? He seems focused on the Chinese.
I think it all comes from the Chinese.
Where was the deck made?
Can you tell me where the deck was
No,
made?
the tarot originates in France and Italy, by the way.
The Chinese own them.
Yeah, the Chinese own them. They're
My people.
building the infrastructures.
And these cards were printed in Italy, so.
Oh, nice.
Just another Chinese establishment.
I got the
I'm getting back to my roots. Whoa, Michael. Oh,
crap.
Michael.
Oh no.
What is it?
Jack knows how I feel about this card.
Oh,
What is it?
Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh,
What is it?
Oh,
for
no.
Christ's sake, not that one.
Well, what is it? I
What
didn't
does
see
it
it.
look like?
A stabbed
Hearts.
heart.
With 3 swords.
Looks like a Chinaman.
It's grieving.
His
It's,
red.
it's heartache. And it's grieving. It's.
Oh
that's what
yeah,
it is.
yeah. It is. That's true.
Sadness.
Sadness.
It's sad. Yeah. I'm going to pull a couple more for you because
Okay.
that's
Thank you.
not always the end all be all. There's always more to this.
Watch her pull another goddamn.
Can you pull the same one?
So,
3 times in a row.
You know why I'm upset. Honestly. Well, wow.
All right.
Oh.
All right. So
Oh, that
there's,
doesn't look
What I
good.
see that.
okay. So right here, this is right here. So it's backwards, the camera. The Ace of Swords is like a clarity, like you become clear about something.
Mhm.
And it's related to the sadness. And it's also a new beginning. So whatever it is that the sadness is, there is a new beginning. There is a new idea. There's clarity gained. And then it ends, but it's not the end. It's like an acceptance. Okay. So it comes to completion.
Yeah. That's good.
So whatever
Like the song
that
Closing
sadness
Time.
is, It does. It does.
Wait, what's that last card?
The world.
The world is it's a great card.
It's a great card because the reason why it's so great is because there's no loose ends, right? It's
Right.
tied up in a bow and it's resolved. So, you know, you have good resolve with it. So whatever this is, you know, this, you get clarity.
So now, Mike, now you know Biden really did win the election.
What an asshole. No, he
Wow.
didn't.
No, he didn't.
And
He
he's an
cheated.
alien.
They cheated. They
That's
completely
why
cheated.
we're all stabbing our hearts with the sword.
That's right.
You got to turn it upside down and let the swords fall out.
There you go.
Wow.
I like that.
That
I
was
like
great,
that,
Dana.
Dan.
Dana,
I like
I've
that.
totally robbed you, by the way. I've told so many people about your little. I love the thing you said about how tumultuous everything is and that this is like a rebirth. And I really love that. That was
That's
poetic.
what's happening.
Hmm?
That's what's happening.
Do
It's-
Jack.
It's an optimism that I'm latching on.
Listen to him, dude, Jack.
Do
I'm
Jackie.
an optimist and I'm an idealist and I'm
That's what I tell people that work for me. You do Jack. And it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Jack around here.
You don't know Jack. Jack
Jack
shit.
You don't know Jack.
I know. I want a private reading. I don't want a reading here.
Oh, no way. We all did it. Come on, Jack.
Yeah, dude.
All
on,
right,
Jackie.
look, we want me to pull for you, Jackie.
Go ahead.
All right.
Get ahead.
Damn it.
Sit
Where's
down,
she
Jack.
going?
Yeah,
Where's
where
Where
you
are
going,
you
Jack?
going? Every 5 minutes, Jackie.
Come on, Jackie.
Oh, God damn it.
Did he go to put on some
Prostate
defense?
sucks.
You're not going to believe it, Jack.
Look, Jack. Look.
What's that? What card is that?
That's the
Can't say.
Barry Gibb card.
What
Are
card
you-
is that?
Are you kidding me? That's the Knight of Swords.
Yeah.
That's Jack. This
That's
is his
me.
card.
That's the me card.
What does it mean?
So, just to give you a little backstory about
That's ridiculous, by the way. It's
That is-
ridiculous.
it fell out too.
Well, explain why it's ridiculous.
So
It's like,
because
I always get it. Because I always get it.
And
Oh.
you're ridiculous.
No, let her explain.
Go ahead, explain. What is that?
Bickering.
What is that card?
What is
Stop
the
bickering.
as you work with the tarot, you
Nice.
can also identify yourself with a card, you know, and as you gain a relationship with the deck, right? So Jack has developed an identity with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a person who has been to battle, has experience, and you know, he's like the take no shit kind of guy, and he's moving forward. Even though he got blood on his sword, you know, he's definitely has room to grow because there's always the kinghood. But yeah, he's moving fast.
Well, also this. What is
He's
the,
moving on up.
wait? What is the sword?
Quick movement,
Wait, what do the swords represent though?
mental.
Mental.
Oh, he's certainly mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, swords are mental. So the suits are, you know, represent different things. So the cups represent emotionality.
Mhm.
The pentacles represent material world, coins, money,
Gains, losses, things like that.
work. The rods represent situationals in life. So it could be like a full-on life situation. And the swords are mental. They're ideas, thoughts, beliefs, values, like that type of thing.
That
What
falls
about-
in line with what we're all doing here too. I mean, I haven't.
Swords,
Didn't I get a
stuff,
sword with mine as
wands.
well? And Tom or Michael Gray
What?
did.
Michael Gray got swords. You got rods, Zeus.
Okay.
Zeus had pentacles too, and the devil.
Devil.
You showed up as the queen of coins,
Okay,
making
Queens.
bank. All that OT.
getting there.
All right.
I'm it.
Knight of Swords. You got to be
That is
kidding.
what- I know. I'm just gonna leave it there. That's his card. It's like that's just Jack's card.
Wait, what else you got? That's it?
You want me to pull something else?
Yeah, that's
All right.
one card.
Yeah, we get 3.
Ah, forward movement, Jack. Okay, so Jack,
Yes.
you are the Chariot right now. So this is signifying someone who is in a position of absolute control. Moving forward, using discernment, they can go one way or another. So it's up to the person. It's up to you where you want to go.
Right. The black, what is it? The black horse, the white horse.
Of course, it's the white horse. It's yin and yang. It's, the dark, the light, but the person, the Chariot's in full control.
I was just gonna say, it sounds like it's a balance card.
It is a balance card, but
it's
it is a part of discernment because this is the driver. So the driver gets to choose.
And then also, doesn't the Chariot represent movement?
Forward movement.
Forward movement. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, right.
And the swords make sense too, because that Knight of Sword also represents swift movement. So whatever this movement is, it's happening quickly. It's happening at a much quicker rate.
Well,
The growth, the decision making.
everybody else got 3, so give me one more.
You got a major.
Oh, that's it? I'm done.
Jack, you're in control because you edit this podcast.
You don't want
Yeah, don't press your luck. Don't press your luck.
Press your luck. Don't,
don't press your luck is right.
How about, is he in control because we throw keywords that piss him off halfway through the show?
Don't push your luck is right, Jackie.
No, that's the bottom card. I would never get it. I would
Sometimes I
never.
feel it.
No way.
That's not a card that anybody wants, by the way.
No, that was the miscarriage card. That was the
It really is the miscarriage card, along with that card.
That was the miscarriage card.
Let's pull it out.
All right, I'm going to Michael.
I don't think
Not
we
the
should be
baby.
laughing at miscarriages as much as we have today.
No, or retards.
Yeah, I never thought I'd laugh at a miscarriage.
Not this much.
That's different.
Yeah, this podcast has gone off the rails the last.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
We're plumbing new depths.
It could be a miscarriage
You
of
can go
justice
further.
or something.
All right, so now we got Michael.
Yep. Hi,
Who knows?
Michael.
We got the
You're
third
so
card.
quiet tonight.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Good.
Uh-oh.
There's a situation in your life where you feel like your hands are tied. I don't know where it is. And this is also an anxiety card. So something's on your mind and not literally keeping you up at night, but that type of thought process, that type of energy.
It's your
Something-
CPAP.
Are those furry handcuffs?
So what is that card? What's the name
This
of
is
that
the
card?
9 of Swords.
Okay.
So this is the anxiety card. Like as far as like something's on your mind that's upset that upsets you. You know, you think about it just around. The readings are only good for right about now. You know, it's
Right.
like so as of late there is something on your mind that it has you either on anywhere from uneasy to anxious, like that whole bandwidth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I am going to pull a couple more to
Okay.
just dig a little because that's what I do. I
Okay.
dig. Where the hell does Jack go every 5 minutes?
I think
Good
he's got
question.
prostate issues. Did any of his
Yeah.
Ah,
reference
Yeah.
a prostate?
Lack of
I
control.
think it's okay.
I
He
had
gets
to-
$1 million workouts.
I had to pee.
Long enough to stand up, get the stream going, and wait for it to stop. There you go.
You're gonna be waiting a long time, Darcy.
You don't let your bladder control you. You control your bladder.
Fuck off.
Woo. Okay, so this is interesting. So, this is even more interesting. This was flipped next to it. Okay, so
It's not that one.
so on the idea of something being on your mind, if you're not aware of it, this is the card of the subconscious, okay? So this could also be something that you're not really certain about. You don't know. It could be subconscious even, like that low grade anxiety. And people say, I don't know why I feel anxious today. You know, I just can't shake it. And I don't know why. This is representation of subconscious mind. It's also representing hidden, right? So it could be something that you're not even aware of. That's it's in your realm somewhere, in your psychic space. And I like this for this matter because this is the meditation card, and I think it's the advice piece. So what the advice is to take some time in those moments, pause. If you feel this coming on or this thought, maybe it's repeated, and just breathe, pay attention to your breath, give yourself a moment to clear your mind, or just meditate. Do you meditate?
I have, yeah, not recently, which I probably should, but yeah, I have quite a bit in the past.
Should. This card is the one saying that you should. It's the advice card. So, even if you created a space for yourself for 2 minutes and then build upon the 2 minutes, like maybe do 3 or 5 and then build upon that. Some people need a little guide. There's like tons of things on YouTube for free. There's Insight Timer. There's an app called Calm. Some people like white noise, like I do. I like water. So if I hear rain or a babbling brook, like that just does it for me. Like, it relaxes me. I even like the train, believe it or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should.
For me, it's Whatever by Godsmack.
Yeah. So the advice about easing some of the anxiety is to take a sacred pause for yourself. Even in the shower, like busy people, there's also a shower meditation that you can do because you are alone in the shower. I mean, you got that time. So I don't have the time. That's a good time to breathe and, just pay attention to your breathing and start there and give yourself a little bit of a break from whatever it is.
Yeah.
And your grundle. Pay attention to your grundle as well. You gotta pay attention.
No, thank you very much, Dana. That was very nice.
I hope you can take something from that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because when the nine of swords comes up, it's kind of like it's not as harsh as the 3 of swords, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a death card, right?
No.
The grieving.
Well, there's grieving. I mean, it could be a literal death that you're grieving. It could be. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. It means it happened. The grief is there, but it's some sort of loss, big enough to pierce the heart.
How about with Mike Gray? I think that it's him losing his privacy and showing his goddamn face on the podcast. It's gonna be painful, but you can do it, man. You can do it.
He said he's going to come to a moment of clarity.
Who said that?
So he's going to realize that he doesn't have to hide anymore.
I don't want to show anyone I'm retarded. Come on, people.
Oh, we know that already. We just want to see how retarded you look.
Yeah. Just put a picture of Corky up there.
Yeah. Hi, Corky. I'll do backflips for you.
All right, we gotta stop. Wait a minute. Wait, Dana. What about the moon card though? Isn't the moon card also possibly like a secret that he's keeping?
Something hidden, yeah.
I drew the moon card. I didn't draw the moon, did I?
No,
that
not you, Mike.
whatever it is you keep to yourself.
Not all about you, Mike.
Yeah. So Michael, whatever it is you're hiding.
If it helps, Michael, I love you too.
I love you, Mike.
Not you.
Oh,
Not you, Mike.
I love you, Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman.
Hey, Dana, can you do one for the podcast?
Yes,
Sure.
the
Yeah.
theme
no.
of this podcast.
Okay. So
I
we'll
know.
do a collective, right?
All you
Here comes-
homos.
No.
Here comes the miscarriage.
The miscarriage of justice.
You guys are having way too much fun.
At some
Anybody
point,
that
this
got a sick
podcast
fuck.
will have 20 viewers
Oh my gosh!
instead of 11.
What?
Banter!
Banter?
Banter.
All right.
Banter!
Banter.
The
Banter.
podcast got the banter card.
There
That's
we go.
good.
That's what we got.
Actual.
That's what the podcast should be called, banter, right?
That is not. We can't
It could
change the
be
name again.
called
For
Five
God's
of
sakes, we
Wands.
cannot change the name again.
What's interesting is number 5 is here. And I remember Jack was saying something about like 5 guys doing it, like when, like
Yeah.
as some names that were being thrown around, a couple weeks
5
ago.
guys, 1 cup.
Five guys, 1 cup.
It is 5 guys, correct?
It was like 5 dads.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, you got
I'm just
number
a-
5.
I'm a
It's
guest.
literally like that sometimes.
Well, also the whole show is banter.
It's banter.
Yeah, that
it's
nailed
number
it, yeah.
5. So this card is kind of perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Incredible.
Actually.
And it is a brainstorming card. This card does represent everybody having a say-so.
So
So
does the first
continue-
card accentuate the second, and so on and so on?
No, it would. We're only taking the 1 card. That's the
No,
card.
I know what you're asking, Zeus. Yeah, well, yeah. So that's how it works. Like this could mean something totally different had there be other cards around it. It could change the meaning. It could give it context. It could
I'm
build.
good
a
to stop
concept.
right there.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
I'm gonna stop
Yeah,
right there.
me too. Yeah.
Because I don't want banter car accident or something like that.
Well said.
I'm with Darcy.
I think we should do this every quarter, like every 3 months.
That's
we'll
fine.
do this.
I can't believe this card came up for the
I
podcast.
can't either.
Incredible.
I really, it's blowing my mind just a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
Dana, that was fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Dana.
Dana, what's your Facebook thing again?
Oh, it's called Moon Girl Tarot. It's a
Moon
tarot
Girl Tarot.
community.
All
I
right.
post card
Check
of
it
the
out.
day sometimes, card for the weekend vibes. And you could contact me through there. Anyone could contact me through that Facebook page for a private reading.
What do you? What's your fees? Do you have a basic fee or?
It's on the site.
Good
Yeah,
question, though, Michael.
DM
Great way
my-
to contribute.
It's on the site, Mike.
Oh, okay.
He's banned from
So if
Facebook.
somebody reaches out to me,
You can't get on there.
You can't post. So whenever you see a blank message,
It's Mike. Yeah.
Gray.
Wow. Well done.
Ah! Oh, yeah.
No, we should do this every couple months. This was great. This is probably gonna go down as my favorite of our episodes so far. This was a blast.
oh, I'm glad you had fun, Zeus. It's fun doing them.
I'm sure Fat Frank will enjoy it.
Fuck that, Frank.
You said it that time. You said it.
Yeah. You've been corrupted.
Yeah, Mike Gray, you said it. You said it. All I did was
He's
When
gonna.
you edit now, just take Mike Gray's voice, and
The
every
amount-
time somebody says Fat
Just-
Frank, put his voice in there.
that's it.
It's gonna be like Baba Bowie, like
Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Baba
How's
Booey,
Baba
Baba
Booey?
Booey, Baba
Baba
Booey.
Booey.
Baba
Tata
Booey.
Tutti.
Oh my god.
You gotta use
Oh.
Fat Frank's picture as your avatar.
Oh my god. Oh my God.
Delabonte, whatever his name is.
Gary Delabonte, yeah.
Gary Delabonte.
You know, Mike, you can use like someone else's face and just have the lips moving. You
Rah,
know.
rah, rah, rah.
I heard there's
Oh,
one
no,
where you
no,
get
no, no, like the
Not
pictures
even-
on the wall.
Yeah.
Pictures on the wall.
He's not even fat. That's the worst part. He never was.
Yeah.
He never was.
fuck him, he's retarded.
Oh,
You
stop
don't
it.
need to show a face at all. You can just
Stop
talk
it.
out of your ass like Ace Ventura. Just put your ass up. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Guys, this show is really degenerating.
Yeah, sorry,
It's one of the
Dana.
best parts about it.
Sorry, Dana.
The banter.
Gone off the rails.
And, Dana, you also have a yoga website, right?
I do. I have a yoga business, mainly yoga with children. It's called Generation Om. I also offer adults yin yoga, which is a different type of yoga that the poses are held longer and it gets into the fascia of the body opposed to like the muscles.
What's the fascia?
Is that on? Wait.
The
Is that
fascia
on
is
Facebook?
like an encasing around the muscles. It's almost like a saran wrap.
Okay.
And it's also in the
Yeah, it's the stuff you pull off the ribs.
So it's very tight and it can dry out. And that's why you see like people who are really like big weightlifters, like their arms are pronated and they walk like all stiff, right?
We all know about that.
Yeah,
All of
everybody
us.
knows about fascia. I was just joking.
That's because their fascia is like dry and rigid. So what yin yoga does, it actually like lubricates and hydrates the fascia so that that person is like
All right.
more mobile.
I need more fascia in my diet. Is that what you're saying?
Not how it works. It's not how it works.
That sounds like the best part of the steak.
Just don't lift weight.
Yeah, please. Who's gonna do that?
Yeah,
So do you want to advertise it? Do you want to give the website, or you're not ready to associate with us on that level?
I don't know.
never know.
I don't. My domain is down since COVID because
Mm.
I couldn't do in-person yoga with the children anyway for like
Is
the
it on?
past
Is it?
year.
But now, I mean,
Is it on Facebook or
online.
Yeah, it's not on Facebook.
You-
It is on Facebook, but I'm more on Instagram with that one.
Okay.
There is a
'Cause
Facebook page.
When you mentioned it, Dana, I thought you had like an online thing
Yeah.
with the kids. Is that?
I'll
mean-
tell you, Darcy, why I opted not to do online yoga with the children during
Okay.
COVID. Okay, because they're getting enough screen time with their obligation of school,
Well done.
and I didn't want to add to their burden.
Yeah.
More screen, like yoga on screen, like
Yeah.
if that child could get some kind of off-screen activity for that 45 minutes to an hour.
If I may,
I was going to.
allow me to retort. But these parents aren't sending them out. I think you should do it. Do Zoom yoga or something, because you know what? If they're not doing that with you, they're probably not going anywhere.
And you know what?
I did do a few of them. I did because I had
Yeah.
existing
I've
content.
had tons of screen time since I was a kid, and I mean, I'm kind of weird, right, Zeus? But not that weird, right?
Anyway, go on.
Are we trying to support the screen time, or what are we doing?
I'm not trying to support the screen time. I'm saying that if it's
I am.
productive screen time, maybe she should consider.
I don't think it's a big thing like the way people try to make it out to be. I just don't.
I think you'd be doing a good thing.
I do
Yeah.
do
Well,
Zoom and
he said
virtual.
doo-doo.
Yeah, I
You
got
do.
it, got it,
You do.
I got it.
Zoom
Got it.
and
Do,
virtual
do.
yoga.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't want to
degrading.
make it a thing, because I noticed that the children that I was doing yoga with online, I don't know, just adding more to their day. And
That's
the
true.
children,
That's a good point. That's
yeah,
good.
it's like, okay, now, little Johnny, it's time for your yoga class after you've just been online all day at school. And
Or it could be,
a lot of the children that I worked with, have therapies. They have PT, they have OT, and they were doing that virtually too.
That's a good point. That that leans back towards maybe.
So I was like,
not
let me
sure.
ease off. And then I did a few socially distant in the park. And I'm going to continue to do that because I like working outside with the kids, even more so than in a studio. It's great.
There's that whole one with nature kind of thing.
There is.
I
We
dig
count
that.
clouds.
The whole nature
Look in the sky and see what shape
trend that's going on. All these
I used to
people
do
in the
yoga
nature
every
now.
morning. I had my
Breathe
sun
in
salutation that I would do. And that was,
Yeah.
but I haven't done that now in, God, it's been like 5 years, 6 years.
Why'd you
something like
stop?
that. I don't know. I just got busy.
He found tinctures.
Just a few sun salutations, just a few minutes.
Money.
Money, money, money.
Yeah, money,
Comes
money,
down to,
money.
man.
At least the kids don't have to wear their masks online anymore.
that
was a drag.
He says nothing the whole show and hits us with a zinger like that.
Oh wait, I have a funny story. Speaking of kids online with a mask, really quick.
Okay.
So, school is hybrid, and there's virtual only students, and there's anybody who's quarantining or whatever will do the virtual, and then we have children in class. So I was approached to call a house and say, could you make sure that little Johnny puts his mask on? And I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, I can't.
Virtually? They want him to put his mask on
Why?
Virtually?
A teacher wanted me to call a virtual household and tell them to make sure that little Johnny has his mask on.
You should tell her to write an app so that
What?
he'll automatically just have the mask on.
What did you tell Mrs. Ass Hat?
Exactly. I was
crazy.
like, I was like, can you clarify? I didn't know what she was asking me at first. Like,
I hear words coming out of your mouth, but they make no sense.
Tell the kid to slap a mask on his phone.
Oh my God.
She was
That's
asking
nuts.
something we
Why?
did.
Dana, why?
Because people are people.
That's yeah.
Well, why can it be that you and I get along so? Never mind, I can't do it.
Jesus Christ! What the
Mike.
fuck? Depeche Mode.
Because why, Zeus? I'll tell you why, Zeus. Because you can't make this up.
No, come on.
I'm doing this because I care about you guys.
Come on, work with me here.
Yeah, Dana. Depeche Mode. Depeche
Yeah,
Mode.
people are people. That's why.
And then
People
I
are
said,
people.
why can't it be that you and I can get? Never
You
mind.
and I should
That's what I talk those experiences up to people.
Wait a minute. Wait, Zeus. I got it, Zeus.
Look at Michael.
Thank you. Jack. Look at Mike.
Look at Michael. Jeez, look, see what you did, Dana. You see what you did.
He's an impressionable youth.
He's
It's
in,
all good now. We're all safe because
I'm just doing this for you. I care about you guys.
No, this is how they do it in Florida, though.
Oh yeah, you gotta go like this.
they're noses now.
You don't
Yeah,
have to.
That's
you don't-
Florida. That's
You don't
like
have to
all
wear a
of
mask in
Florida.
Florida.
Oh, listen. So I work on the psych unit, and everybody's cleared for COVID.
I just do this.
Hey man, this will help keep people.
I wear it around my chin for an entire 12 hours, and then my supervisor will walk in, and she'll be like, she's African. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, and studies have recently said that most of the COVID is coming through the chin. It's not through up here." she just gets pissed off. I can't wear the mask for 12 hours. It's ridiculous.
No, it's stupid.
It's so stupid.
Well, plus everybody.
You also have risk for other diseases over there, Zeus,
Right? But
like TB.
So have you guys gotten a vaccine yet? I got registered to get my first one Saturday.
I got my first shot on Friday.
I got my second one.
Okay.
I got
The
all my
whole weekend sucked. Like I was sick
got
all
sick?
over again.
Oh man.
Both of them. I got the Pfizer. I
No,
think.
but the first shot is only bad if you've already had it.
Hey, Michael
Since you
Gray.
haven't had it, it should be
Yeah.
like nothing.
Wait,
But don't worry
Michael,
about it, Mike. You should
Yeah.
be good.
Oh,
But
Michael
the second
Gray.
shot, you're
Michael
gonna feel
Gray.
just as bad as I ever did.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Oh,
Gray.
man.
Michael.
Yeah.
Michael, yeah. Have you gotten vaccinated yet?
No.
Fuck no. Not a chance.
No.
all right.
No.
I don't. I
Hey.
don't trust it. And they've already suspended the Johnson and Johnson one
No,
and the other
no,
one.
it's
for
it's
blood
not
clots.
suspended anymore.
It-
It's not
it's-
suspended,
back.
and it's
Alright,
only
alright.
it's 7 women out of like 7 million people.
No, there were more blood clots after they
Dana, you
reinstated.
hear this? You hear this?
Uh,
7 million. 7 million people.
Wow.
Hold on to your
Does,
hats.
does anyone? Let me ask you that. With this pandemic, does anyone know anyone who's died of COVID that wasn't in
Yep.
their 70s or
I
80s?
do.
Yep,
Well,
No,
Yo.
I don't.
who?
I do.
I'm just curious.
I know. So at my barber shop, 3 guys died from COVID back in last April. So no, don't
Let
do
him
the
finish.
They
well.
didn't die of a heart.
Don't do the
Why
well.
aren't homeless
Don't do the
people
well.
dropping dead? Wait a minute.
Don't do the
Why
well.
aren't homeless people dropping dead? Why aren't people just
I can tell
dying
you
in the
why.
streets?
Hold on, Darcy. I can answer that. You know why?
They're outside.
Because they
Wh-
go
why?
to the hospital and they go through the ER and they're crazy, so they come to my unit. But before they come to my unit, you know what they do? They test them for COVID and they put them in a hospital room. I get them like a week and a half, 2 weeks later after they've cleared. Homeless people are most certainly getting COVID.
And they're socially
They're
distant.
not, and they're not dying.
Hey, what I
And
want you to do?
Tom brings
What I
up a
want you
good
to
point.
do?
It's not like they mill about in groups.
There's groups of homeless.
What
Yeah,
I
they
want you,
do.
what I
They're
want you
they're
to
in
do,
camps.
Florida Mike, is look up a
Darcy,
guy.
Darcy.
Let's
Look,
see.
Dana,
Darcy.
Dana,
Jack, why did you start this,
you're
Jack?
you're never going to convince me that there's a pandemic
No,
because
no,
I
no,
just don't see the
Jack.
death numbers. I mean, you keep
I
saying,
just
well,
don't
people are
see the death
dying.
numbers.
Peop-
You know,
right.
I don't see the 40,000 people that die from gunshots a year, but
Yeah, well,
I trust that it
40,000. I mean,
happens.
330
don't
million
see
people
them
in this
all.
country. I mean, what do
I
you
don't
want?
see
You
them
know?
all.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see
Jack,
them
I
all.
thought you
Michael
had
Gray,
control of this
I
show, Jack.
actually,
I
You don't have
actually-
control.
I
Time
don't.
out,
Where's
guys.
your
Time out.
No,
Mike
hey,
Gray.
Dana, have you gotten the vaccine?
I'm not getting it.
I did.
Why not?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, because you don't want mercury or formaldehyde in your system.
No,
Oh
I'm getting
God!
vaccinated
Hey,
otherwise.
here's someone that doesn't understand
I'm not
anything
an
about how
anti-vaxxer.
like an element can be dangerous,
I'm just doing the wait and
but a
see.
compound is not
Yeah.
dangerous.
Well,
It's
that's
like,
what Mike. That's what Mike said. Mike's
Okay.
waiting and seeing.
Yeah.
So everybody,
Dar-
1 second. I want to
Darcy,
pose a question.
Darcy,
to Dana.
just go ahead and keep getting every
Hey,
vaccine
hey,
that they tell
hey,
you to get,
go
like a
drink
good
go
little,
drink a
like
glass
a
of
good little
hydrogen.
citizen. You know.
All right, Dana. I'm actually supporting him to a certain degree. I do feel like, and then
I'm
we
not
got to
getting
stop
it.
because this started tarot and now it's COVID-19. But here's my thing.
Somehow
not
it's always COVID, but go
No,
ahead.
no, I mean the podcast.
And remember, this vaccine is
Wait,
gene editing.
Michael, let's put on a quiet hat. I'm
It's a
actually
time.
supporting you here, Michael. Okay, so bear with me. I do believe that the numbers are far more that have gotten it, which actually diminishes the mortality.
Yeah.
And here's my thing. And I got the vaccine, and this is the only reason I'll give you a hard time for not getting it, Dana, is because we have to set an example because I do think people should get it. That's the only hard time I'll give you about it. But you
Just
don't
tell people
I'm
you got
not
it.
listen,
No,
Zeus,
I'm not
doing
busting your
this
chops about it. I'm
personal.
just saying if I
Let's
were
doing the wait and see.
no. If I were to give you a hard time, that is the
Mike
route
Florida
that I would
wanted
go.
us to be
Another
like,
But
podcast.
here's what I'm saying. I do believe that it's become monetized.
Jack's got to pee again.
I.e., we have masks with fucking logos on them.
he better get that checked
Those
out.
guys are
That's too
guys
often,
are supporting
unless
the
he's drinking-
politicians that are
he's
gonna
throwing back beer.
yes,
Yeah,
beer is a phenomenal.
I didn't even pee. I got up.
So
Are you drinking beer?
That was
What are you
sick.
drinking?
That wasn't a piss.
so my
No, I
point,
said I didn't pee. I got up.
Oh,
so
okay.
my point
Hey, we're
being
just
is that I
we're
do
just
caring.
believe
We're worried.
I do believe
He
that the
got up, but
numbers
he
are
forgot to.
skewed
Hurts.
to
That's
promote
another
us
problem.
acting a certain way. But I do believe 500,000 people have died. I just think that the mortality that they're giving us and the amount of people that have gotten it are most likely being fed to us at a pace that promotes us spending money on masks and
I'm not getting the vaccine.
hospital visits. How about this? You go to the hospital for what you think is COVID, you still get charged whether you got it or not. So why not keep it out there, keeping us worried? I mean, that's
I'm
where
not
I'm with Michael Gray.
Florida Mike. Do you eat like oodles and noodles?
I can't wait to see how this.
Apparently
Oodles
too
and
much.
noodles. What's that?
Guys,
What's oodles and noodles?
I'm just saying. So I have my
what's oodles of
suspicions.
noodles?
Well, I have my suspicions
Oh my
about
God.
the vaccine, like everyone else. But if I was 20, I probably wouldn't be getting it. However, for me to say, "Oh, I'm worried about my health," I do 10 other things a week that are probably more dangerous than the vaccine.
Look, all I'm saying is this.
I
Okay?
mean, are
When
you a
look-
health nut?
I'm
No,
not.
not really.
Okay,
I'm not 70. I'm
what-
not obese. I'm not getting the vaccine.
Thank you,
There
Jack.
you go.
Listen, all I'm saying
Right,
is
You,
you've
what,
already
you
had
say you have
COVID,
diabetes,
so
Jack?
I don't get it.
I did have COVID.
Yeah,
So you recommend it
I don't
for
see
fat Frank, huh?
you'd want to go through that again.
I don't want to. That's why I'm not getting the shot.
I have to deal with people at work all the time, so that's why I'm getting it.
Fair
well,
enough.
once you get COVID, you could get it again. It's just like the flu, right? I mean, or catch a
Yep.
cold.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
But except it's a cold that can kill you.
But that's kind of a fear mongering thing too. Yes, people are getting it again, and they are getting this other strain. But they're not saying that 500,000 more are going to die from it. They're just saying that.
But I've also never had a flu that lasted for 3 weeks. I never had a cold that lasted for 3 weeks. I mean, that kept me out of commission for 3 weeks.
Hey,
That
but
was
you've had
tough.
strep. Strep will last you, or how about mono?
No, actually, I've never had strep or mono.
Bronchitis.
But, okay, but people have
Bronchitis
had
is
strep.
a-
Okay,
I'll take my chances.
mono will last you a year.
The common cold lasts 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Viruses, on an average, last 21 days.
But you and I both know that the common
I've never
cold
had a
is
cold
the
for
flu.
3 weeks. I've never had a cold for 3 weeks.
Oh my
Cold
god!
lasts
Yeah,
for
you
like
just
4
notice
days,
because
5
those
days.
You may not realize it, yeah.
But people
But
do, and Dana, you
There's
and I
one
both.
severe week in the middle.
Wait.
Dana,
Wait.
you know as well as I do that the flu is a cold is the flu. It basically is the flu. All the same
They're
symptoms,
two separate viruses, those Zeus.
but very, very similar.
Here's a question, or not a question. Isn't it true though? Like, it's really up to each individual.
Hey, wait a
person.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You got to make the choice yourself.
It's up to each individual
I
until they
agree
start
with you.
having medical passports, which says you can't travel or do
Well, no
anything
one.
without a
They're not gonna
vaccine.
do
I
that.
don't think
So
anyone.
this is why they want to force.
They're
Well,
gonna
look,
They're not gonna
they're
do
gonna
that.
keep you down there in the
They're
redneck
forced
Riviera like
quarantine,
Florida.
travel
Yeah,
quarantine.
They are doing that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, but
Yeah, I
I,
mean,
don't
it's
think
not
it's
all
going
or
to
nothing.
anyone that doesn't have it is not going to be able to come into my building. You know, you're just not.
Well,
Still a big
companies
loss.
are allowed to
Yeah,
mandate it.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen
Companies
everywhere.
are allowed to mandate it.
I doubt NASA is going to allow that.
All right, guys,
No,
guys,
they're
but
just
okay.
not gonna allow
Some of the
people
stuff
in.
that's being said right now is kind of ridiculous because when you come to the hospital,
Boys,
they don't check you for whether you got the
no, they
the
don't.
vaccine. They just check your temperature and they make
Yeah,
sure you're safe.
dude.
They're not going to do it. It's this
Dude.
whole "let me see your papers" kind of vibe that people are throwing. This whole
We're not talking about
Nazi
hospitals.
thing,
We're
not
not talking about hospitals, Zeus. We're talking about airlines.
hospitals is the most important place not to have sick people come, and they're not worried. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's not going to
We're
stick.
not talking about hospitals, Zeus.
I
We're talking about
understand what you're talking. You're
airlines.
talking about airports, but
You
what
know,
I'm saying is
everyone's
if
going to be
hospitals
able
aren't
to
doing it.
travel.
What's that?
The issue is those who don't have the vaccine are going to be recommended and in the honor system to do the quarantine post travel.
And nobody's
That's
doing
fine.
it. Come on.
That's all that it is. They're not
I think they
saying
need to make. I think they need to make that you know, I've got my vaccines card a state document, and you know, if you have it, you're allowed to fly.
Not
Oh,
going to happen,
vaccine.
guys.
not at all.
It's
That's
not gonna
exactly
happen.
what I want.
It's not going to
Well,
stick.
that's
exactly what I want.
Well, it's good to want things.
All right.
Hey, boys.
Jack,
boys,
you just say
boys,
stuff.
Boys. We've been on for like an hour and a half. I think we got to call it a night.
This is a good one.
All right. It was a good one.
All right.
Hey,
Dana,
Dana.
as always,
Thank you,
it was
Dana.
lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Best part of the show. You need to come on more often.
Yeah, seriously.
And thank you to the
Anytime.
Phantom. Thank you, Phantom Mike.
Thank you,
Or-
Mike.
And let's thank
Whoever-
Fat Frank.
Oh, what did you say, Mike?
let's let's thank.
Every time someone says Fat Frank, I think big pussy. So
Oh my God.
Oh,
Are you calling
Oh.
Fat Frank a big pussy?
no. Oh, no. No.
That was
There we go.
Darcy.
It was Darcy.
All right,
All
fellas.
right, good night,
Take
All
care,
Mike.
guys.
Bye, guys. Bye, Jack. Bye, Dana. Bye,
Have fun
Darcy.
editing this
Bye,
one,
Mike.
Jack.
Bye, Zeus. Good night, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy.
Can we hang up?